Marks the beginning of Utah's legislative session, and lawmakers have just 45 days to do the business of the state in one of the shortest legislative sessions in the whole country. ABC4's chief political correspondent Lindsay Aerts was there at the state capitol to hear how state leaders plan to get it all done.
Yeah, guys, it has been a fast-paced day here on Utah's Capitol Hill. Lawmakers from both sides of the aisle want to tackle cost of living issues, things to make Utahns' life better. Tomorrow, they have to get down to the real work of budgets, some proposals to cut budgets to state agencies as well.
So, representatives, let's roll up our sleeves and get to work.
Well, leadership in both chambers opened the floor this morning and made clear that cost of living issues are top of mind.
We hear your complaints about the increased cost of living, government red tape, taxes, and burdensome regulations.
We're lowering the cost of housing for families. If you haven't noticed, apartment rents are softening, and we're building more first homes. We're driving innovation for space exploration and air taxis.
But kitchen sink issues and plans to cut the state's budget by 5% across the board are sharing the stage with major reforms to the judiciary. The legislature will consider plans to add 2 more seats to the state Supreme Court. Lawmakers say our state is growing and the High Court needs to grow with it to keep up.
The filings are increasing about 7% last year. So as they increase, to have more justices to help with opinions, I think we need to do that.
They'll also consider a proposal that allows the legislature to initiate snap elections on whether judges should keep their jobs. The House Speaker says their goal is to make the judiciary more transparent and accountable.
We want the judiciary to come up with a website that's similar to the legislative branches, where every vote we make is public, every comment on the record we make is public. We want to find ways for the judicial branch to do the same thing.
Critics accuse lawmakers of court packing and punishing the courts for ruling against them in Utah's redistricting lawsuit. The Chief Justice of the Utah Supreme Court says disagreement between the branches is a healthy part of government, but it can go too far.
The problem comes when we cross over from substantive disagreement to personal attack, to attacks on motive, integrity, and good faith. This erodes public confidence in our institutions.
The governor, for his part, is supportive of court expansion if it comes at all levels.
We've made lots of changes already to the judiciary. This is one of the mistakes the legislature makes all the time, is they try to fix a problem and then they don't allow the fix to actually happen. We've already made changes that are changing the judiciary. I'm wary of others. Obviously, I will look at those changes and see if I feel like they're the right kind of thing that will make it better. The legislature already has it. If they have a problem with the judge, they have the option to remove a judge. They can impeach a judge. I don't know why we need to add another layer to that.
Well, we've also seen a lot of buzz today about so-called messaging bills that are taking aim at transgender rights. There's a proposal to rename Harvey Milk Boulevard in Salt Lake City from a Layton representative. Across the aisle, Senator Nate Bluin proposing a bill to ban ICE from things like churches and schools and state buildings. Now, hot topics in national politics, of course, infiltrating Utah's Capitol Hill here, but of course, lawmakers trying to get down to brass tacks starting tomorrow when it comes to the budget. Reporting at Utah's state capitol, I'm Lindsay Aerts, ABC4 News.